Hey guys, it's Raevonshae, the marketing queen. And today we are answering questions. Let me see. Testing. What's up, everybody? Testing. Okay, there we go. What's up, everybody? What's up? Tonight I'm just going on here to answer questions. If you have any questions about your marketing, or I'm not gonna leave this up. I just came on to check in to see who was online. If anybody's online, they want to ask any questions about their marketing or growing their business, you can ask now or forever hold your peace. That's what it is. Answering questions. I have a masterclass coming up on the 19th. It's called what is it? What is the master? Oh, six-figure strategy class. So it's a strategy session. It's not a guarantee. It's just a formula to show you how to create your stuff and lay your foundations to generate six figures. So it's a six-figure strategy class coming up on November the 19th. And tonight I'm just on here. If anybody have any questions, you can always ask questions and I'll be able to answer them. But I'm not keeping this one up tonight. I just came on to check on with the people who kind of check in when I'm here. If you check in with me and you're consistent with it, you can ask your questions tonight, and I'll be on here answering questions. What's up, everybody? RAE Nation in the building. I ain't gonna be on here long. There are certain ways that you can market. Hey, girl. There are certain ways that you can market. You just have to get creative with your marketing. See, because a bunch of numbers don't equal a bunch of money. So there are certain ways that you can market. I'm taking this one down. I just came on, just popped on. If somebody have questions, they'll be able to ask questions tonight. But if they don't have questions, it don't matter because I'm creating a course anyway. So the course is going to be coming up by my birthday, which is in December. The course will be ready to rock and roll. But right now, I want to pop in for the people who do. I didn't give a notice that I was coming on. I just popped on just to see if anybody was up. So I don't expect a lot of people to be on. But when you start to do your marketing and advertising online, we got to realize that a bunch of views don't equal a bunch of money. If you're in the wrong niche, it could look like people are really doing a great job, but views don't equate to money all the time. It depends on your niche and how much money is in the niche. So people are doing a lot of things, but that doesn't always make a lot of money just because they get a lot of views. So don't ever get discouraged by the amount of views, because one view could equal $500. One view could equal $1,000. You don't need a lot of views to make a lot of money in certain niches. In certain niches, you need more views and you make less money, like the prank channels, the comedy channels, entertainment channels, the channels like that. They get a lot of views, but they don't necessarily make a lot of money. They make money in other ways, but not just per view when it comes down to marketing on YouTube. So you got to always understand, you don't either get encouraged or discouraged by the amount of views you get, because views don't equal nothing when it comes down to, well, you got to learn how to structure your business correctly. So it's always good to pick yourself a niche and stick with your niche until you start converting and generating profits from that niche. And you want to narrow down on it, because the more narrow you get, the more money you can make. When you start specializing in something, then you can actually make more money. When you're starting out, you want to be specializing in something so people can see you as an expert in your field. And then as you start getting it to make money, And then you branch off and do something else. You don't start out doing everything at the same time. Like when I was doing braids, what's up, everybody? Whoever coming on, what's up? When I was doing braids, I used to do braids for everybody, men, women, and children. I was just doing braids. Then I went on to do braids for men. I just eliminated women. I just did men and children. And then I did braids for men. And then I narrowed down and did braids for Hispanic men. So I decided that I was going to narrow it down and just do braids for Hispanic men. I was narrowing down my niche the whole time. I started out doing all types of braids. And then I decided I want to just specialize in braids for Latino men. And I started doing everything that I did, all of my marketing, I did all of my ads, and I did everything to attract the type of crowd that I wanted to come to me and get their hair braided. And then I was able to increase my money 5 or 6 times over because of who I was targeting and how I could braid their hair and how the hair laid. So sometimes you got to narrow down your focus and get laser focused on who you want to reach. And you got to know who you want to reach so that you can make more money from who you're reaching. When I decided that me as a black woman was going to target Latino men and only do their braids, I was doing two things. I was building up trust in their community. When they get their hair braided, their friends and their family members see their hair and they want their hair braided like this. So it was traveling real fast, and I was the only person that could grip it, that could actually braid it like that. And my competitors was not doing it. My competitors was still doing everything for everybody. So when they came, they decided to come to me because they saw that this is what I specialize in. Once you start specializing in something, more people are going to know you for that thing. And then when more people know you for that particular thing, that's how you start, the word starts spreading around town, all over town. This person does this. Oh, this person, oh, you need your hair braided. This person does this. Oh, you need your hair. And everybody starts coming to you for that thing that you're known for. Uh, oh, thank you, lady. Thank you, lady. But so I started doing. You have to get creative with your marketing and your advertising. When you get creative with your marketing and your advertising and your branding and all of that, then you'll attract the type of people that you want. Then you'll be able to charge the type of prices that you need to charge to get the outcome, and you won't have to work as hard as other people work because you're doing quality work for the people, and then they don't mind paying the prices of whatever it is that you charge. So I had to go that extra step when I was, braiding hair. I had to go the extra step. I had to put my ads the certain way. I had to do certain things to generate the traffic because I don't speak Spanish, but I had to go that extra mile to reach out to who I was looking to reach. That's how you start growing. It doesn't matter if you're doing braids, if you washing cars, detailing cars, selling houses. It don't matter. You got to get creative with your marketing and branding. You can't just do the same thing that everybody else is doing and stand above the crowd. You know what I mean? You got to stand out from the crowd. And so once you get creative on who am I going to reach? How am I going to reach them? What am I going to do to set myself apart? Once you set yourself apart, can't nobody mess with you in that area. Can't nobody hang with you in the area when you learn how to set yourself apart instead of just doing what everybody else is doing. So that's what I was doing when I was if anybody have any questions about marketing, period, you can always ask. But I'm just on here telling how I was when I was braiding. This was like 05, 06-ish. This is where around back then. But thanks, Pichelle. So yeah, you want to go ahead and step your game up with your marketing. If you marketing online doing anything, if you online marketing doing anything, then you want to step your game up and start being creative because you got to set yourself apart. Do you know how many people are trying to make money on the internet? You know how many people are really starting to try to become content creators now since they know all these platforms are paying? So that means it's more people doing it now. If it's more people doing it now, then you have to set yourself apart and stand out above the crowd? What can I do to make me different? What can I do to make people want to come to me? What can I do to make people want to do business with me, or to watch my videos, or to buy whatever I'm selling, or whatever it is? You got to say, what can I do to make myself they jumping out there heavy. What that mean? I don't know what that mean. They jumping out there heavy. Oh, they all out there. They jumping out there heavy. That's a new that's a new phrase. That's a new phrase. They jumping out there heavy. They out there strong. Everybody is trying to become content creators. So if you don't know how to separate yourself, stand above the crowd, do your appropriate research, and do things that's going to make you stand out, then you're gonna be stuck in the crowd. You're gonna be stuck in the mediocrity. So we got to try to figure out how can every single solitary day you need to be educating yourself, and you need to be trying to do better than you did yesterday. You ain't trying to do better than the next person. You trying to do better than you did yesterday. And then you do have to research your competitors and see what your competitors are doing, and see how you can make your stuff better than theirs too. But your main goal is to make yourself 1% better every day, 2% better every day. That's why when I was working in the salons, I got way more pictures than these. I just didn't have to. That's what. Yeah, they. Hold on, let me take this down so we can do our chat like we used to do. A lot of people trying to become content creators, but they barely scratching the surface. That's the truth. And then they kind of they get discouraged when they don't. They get discouraged because they're not seeing any results, but they're not putting enough into it. You get out of it what you put into it. So, oh, TD been on my live since 20. Me and TD go way back. Since 20, what? 20? 2020, 2019. Me and TD been knowing each other a long time on the internet. Uh, I don't know how long it's been, TD, but we've been on the internet for a minute. But yeah, so you got to set yourself apart. You got to try to be creative, be different, and see how what is it that I can do. And don't get discouraged by looking at numbers. I don't never look at these numbers. These numbers don't. 2017? What? Now I don't think 2017. That's been a long time. But well, that's good. I didn't know we've been knowing each other that long on here. This is the power of the internet. You get to make friends all over the world and be friends for a long time with each other. But oh yeah, now see there, ain't that a blessing? But we have to really, really, really start taking this stuff seriously. It's time to have some goals set for 2023. It's time to get these goals set and really start reaching these goals. I'm every single day. I'm up here getting my stuff together, putting this stuff out, and getting some more stuff together for the next time, and getting some more stuff. I got a master class coming up next month. Then I got my course, my actual course coming out by my birthday in December. Time time happens. Yep, that's true. So and I'm always working and grinding, because when you put things together, once you get it together, well, you may have to revamp some things, because there's some stuff that I put together back in 2017, 2018 that's not really, some of it is relevant, but some of it have to be updated because time is changing. Everything is constantly updating. So sometimes you have to go back and revamp and restructure some things from the past, but the foundational principles still remain the same. Some of the stuff still is working the exact same way, and then some stuff is you got to revamp it, but you got to get something out there first. Once you get some stuff out there, then you can start doing all that extra stuff. So I'm sitting up here working. I'm working every single day. I'm putting this stuff together because I got goals. I ain't really tripping on what nobody else doing, because I know YouTube puts our stuff out to new people every single day. Every single day. Wait a minute, what are y'all saying? Oh, y'all crazy. Hey, Lake and Kisses, how are you? Lake and Kisses up in the building. So we got to start stepping out of the box. I'm gonna do a free little mini course Now I'm gonna put that out. That's just gonna be the foundation of the very beginning steps. And then I got my actual masterclass coming up. The masterclass is coming up on November the 19th. Six-figure strategy class. It's the foundation, giving a whole solid plan to create the six figures. That's gonna be the whole solid plan to create the six figures. And what we gonna do is we gonna go through that thing. It's gonna be a 2 hour. Well, it's 2 hour classes and then 1 hour for Q&A. That's what it's gonna be. When people have those questions, they can spend that time with me on that particular day so we can go through this thing, because it's time to get set up for 2023. If you ain't trying to get set up for 2023, watch what happened next year at this time and see who gonna be where. Look at You can look at subscribers, you can look at all this type of stuff, but what you're gonna be able to see is people back offices. People gonna be able to show. People can't show their back offices because they ain't got nothing in there. So once she loves you. So so Pichelle says she loves Lake Kisses. Lake Kisses says she loves you too. Everybody just be really chatting up in this camp. Everybody just, but so what we gonna do is we gonna really get this thing set up and start planting these seeds and setting these goals for next year. People woke up this morning. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Let me say this. People woke up this morning and guess what? A lot of people had thought they lost their Instagram accounts. They woke up this morning and a lot of people on the internet had been suspended from Instagram. Everybody was panicking. They had lost their Instagram account. They had been suspended. And turns out it was just a glitch. But guess how fast that happened? Do you know how fast people lost their accounts and how in twinkling of an eye, bleep, bloop, their accounts was gone. And I said, that's why I say build your list, build your list. I tell people to build a list because if Instagram do shut down, if you don't never know when these companies are going to have a technical difficulty. If you can't just rely totally on these platforms like that to where you're not even trying to build your own platform. So what'd you say? That's right, yeah, Ray, but I get as what? Oh, y'all crazy. But anyway, it's important to build your own list and your own foundation, because when these platforms do have technical difficulties, they have mishaps too. They have mishaps. So why are you just steady having, what's your website? Oh, Facebook. What's your website? YouTube. What's your website? Oh, catch me on Instagram. You don't even have nothing to call your own. So then when the platform that you calling your own goes down and shuts out, what you gonna do then? What you gonna do? And then you start thinking about it after? No, it's time to think about that stuff before. Put yourself in a better position if you want to make it a business. If you want to make money as a business person, if you want to make money and become a business person, you're gonna have to do more than just YouTube. If you want to be a business person, you're gonna have to do more than Facebook. You're gonna have to do more than Instagram. You want to have a business, you want to have a business bank account, you want to have money coming to your business. You're gonna have to do more than just create videos and hope that they fly. That's not the way that's not business. That's just making a little extra few dollars a month. When you create a business from it, I'm trying to teach people how to create a business from the platform so that they can see real income coming from it. So it's a certain way you have to do it to see real income coming from it. You can see a few dollars coming from it a month, a couple of hundred, couple of 500, 1,000 coming from it if you're just doing certain things. But if you do it a certain way, you can see more than just a couple of hundred, couple of $1,000 coming from it. You have to do more than just the basic bare minimum. And so it takes a little bit of structure. It takes a little bit of work. It takes a little bit of thinking, a little bit of being creative. It takes a little bit of all that type of stuff to get going. Can y'all still hear me? Because somebody saying buffering, somebody saying all of this. What's going on? Can anybody hear me? Am I buffering, or do I just need to start uploading videos? Now I could easily just upload a video and I don't even have to have the actual interaction. That's what a lot of people do. They just upload videos and they don't have the interactions and stuff like that. I be trying to get on here and have interaction with people who want to reach me, because sometimes people get on here and really be. You can hear me. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lake and Kisses. I be trying to get on here and show up to show people that I'm here. That they got any questions about something, they got any questions about anything that I can answer at the time, I'll be here to answer it. And that's what I be on here doing. But if you look at most of the big wigs, they not really doing that all the time. They not doing it. They just uploading videos and calling it a day. You know what I mean? They on here to upload and call it a day. And then if you want to attend anything, they got courses for you to take and for you to pay for. They not really on here all the time answering questions, being available for the people, doing this and doing that. They not really doing that all the time. So that's the reason why I come on here to show people, hey, I'm in the building. You got any questions? Now somebody's asking questions and somebody actually taking action and they getting results because they asking the right questions, because they actually doing something. And then you got people that ain't really doing too much. So it's just all where you want to be in 2023. What? Thank you, Lake and Kisses. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Where do you want to? How can I show that? Oh, I got me a super sticker. Where do you want to be in 2023? What do you want to be? Give me some love, everybody. I forgot to tell y'all to show me some love. Where do you want to be in 2023? What type of goals do you have set? Like, it's easy to say. I mean, you got to start somewhere. But just think about how much money is out there. See, a lot of people really ain't thought about this. They don't think how much money really out there. So they just doing the stuff that kind of makes not a lot. You know what I mean? Because they don't really set. Let's say I want a business. I want to really have a business. It don't cost that much to run an online business. It costs way more to run an offline business than an online business. You know what I mean? It costs a little bit to run an online business. It's not everything is free. But if you had an offline business, you would have when I was in the salon, I was in different salons. I was always in different salons. So I had booth rent. They call it booth rent. But then I got my own space. So I had office rent. I had things that I had to pay for. I didn't have no Starbucks meetings no more because I got my own office. So I was paying for my office space. And then I turned around and got another office. So I done paid for 2 offices. And then I was paying for, then you factor in your gas. You got to go up there when people come up there. You got to meet everybody. You got to go up there every day and do your work or whatever. So things like that is costing to way more a month to have an office than it is to have your own website and your own business online. So would you rather pay 500, 600, 700 a month on an office space, or would you rather pay 50 to $100 or whatever a month on your business online? You can make more money online than you can with office space. You know what I mean? Most of the time. I can't guarantee. This ain't no guarantee. I'm just saying, if you put it in perspective, you can make more money from your own comfort of your own home if you put your stuff in the right order and get it fixed the right way. When you working at a salon, a barbershop, beauty shop, or any type of space, and you have to pay for the rent, like when you working at somebody else's salon, you're gonna be paying booth rent. So you're gonna be paying weekly. Every week you're gonna be giving them people 100, 150, $200 a week or whatever just to do hair out of their spot. And then if you decide you don't want to do that, you want to do it from somewhere else, you're gonna always be paying somebody to run something. Why not have an online business where you could be running your own stuff? And then the online, it takes you a lot further once you get it together. It ain't going to start out taking you to the top. It's going to start out and you're going to be looking like you're going under. You're going to look like you're going the other direction. You're not going to look like you're going in the forward motion. But that's the people don't. The reason why most people fail is because most people are not being prepared for that part. So since you're not prepared for that part, then you don't, when it hit like that, oh man, this ain't working. And then you quit. It's working. You just, nobody prepared you for that. You know what I mean? Like if you get into a boxing ring and you boxing a professional boxer and all you've been doing is boxing with somebody that's blocking and moving around, they ain't never prepared you for the hit. You never been prepared to take a hit. You only been prepared to throw punches. So now you done been prepared to win, and then somebody hit you back. Now you looking funny. You don't know what to do because you don't know how to handle the hits. In business, you gonna take some hits. You got to learn how to handle those hits so that you can come back even stronger. So sometimes we just got to learn that that's a part of the game. When it come down to business, everything ain't gonna be sunshine all the time. But you got to build it the right way so that when you build it the right way up front, then you can last through the hard times and all that type of stuff. If you got somebody showing you the ropes and teaching you how to go, you prepared for certain things that you wasn't prepared for. I just talked to somebody today. Well, I've been talking to people every day, but sometimes you have too many things going on at the same time. Sometimes you just can't seem to focus on which one is the most. You don't know which one is the most profitable. You don't know what's going to be benefit you most. You don't know those type of things because you ain't been taught how to do your research. You ain't been taught how to do your reverse engineering. You haven't been taught certain things. So how can you win? You can't win. You can't win because you ain't been taught nothing. You haven't been taught how to do the appropriate things when it comes down to having a business on the internet. So when you have a business, whether it's online, whether it's offline, however you have your business, it's still certain things that you have to do from the beginning to the end. You got to do this. No matter what you do, you have to do research on your business before you even start a business. Oh, I want to start a gossip channel gossiping about so and so. Have you done any research? Who are your competitors? I don't know. I ain't got no competitors. I'm the only one doing this. Well, if you ain't got no competitors, then how you know it's proven to work? Ain't nobody doing this but me. I'm the only one in the world doing this. Well, how you know it works? If you're the only one doing it, how you know it works? Now you got to go through the proven point. You got the phase. You got to go through the proven phase and you ain't got enough money to go through that phase. You got to jump on something that's already proven to work if you want to make money. So it's a lot of things that just people just have not been taught. And that's the reason why a lot of people lose on the internet. So when you're really ready to win and take it, it's just certain little things that need to be added on to what you're already doing. If somebody's already doing something and somebody's already seeing some type of results, okay, you're growing your YouTube channel, or you growing your Instagram, or your whatever it is you're trying to grow. You're seeing some type of results, but you're not seeing all the type of results that you're trying to see. Nobody's seeing all the results they're trying to see. I don't care what level they're on. Everybody always trying to get to another level. But if you're seeing something, but you're not seeing, it ain't, you could be doing better. Maybe you need some more education. Maybe you need just a little bit. Dang, I'm seeing something, but oh man, my numbers is taking forever to grow. Now there is a season where it's gonna take forever. Like I say, I was stuck at 800 subscribers forever. I was like, am I gonna ever get past 800 subscribers? That's just a phase. This is the phase you got to go through, and you got to keep on. But is you doing your research the right way? Are you doing your so and so? You doing this the right way? Are you structuring this the right way? Are it's certain things that you can actually do to help yourself go a little bit faster, even if it ain't the fastest. It's certain things you can put into place to help you do some things. Sometimes, am I being as creative as I can be? See, when I was doing braids, I was working at different salons. This just right one salon. This right here. Well, you can't even see where I'm pointing, but over here to the. Can anybody see my little mouse going around? Oh, y'all can't see my mouse. Well, anyway, it on the left, at the bottom left, this was one salon. On the bottom right, this was a totally different salon. All of these, the top three in the bottom left, that's all one salon. But at the bottom right, that's a totally different salon. I was working at different salons and I was going around. But when I was putting my ads out, I knew how to put my ads out in a way to bring my traffic. When people would call me, when I decided I wanted to start reaching Hispanic men, when people would call me, they would be speaking Spanish. I didn't even know how to, we couldn't even have a phone conversation because I don't speak Spanish. They don't speak English. So I had to place my ads in a certain way to where when they call me, they know to call me with a translator because they know I don't speak no Spanish. They still came to me. They still came to me knowing that I didn't speak no Spanish. My birthday coming around, my people, I mean, these people, my people, these are my people, my people, they brought me all type of gifts. You know what I mean? Like all type of stuff. I'm talking about they was celebrating my birthday with me like I'm their family members. Like I'm they, you know why? Because they love me. They love my work. They didn't care how much I charged. Whatever I charged, they was willing to pay it. I had them leaving the shop looking good. You know what I mean? They felt good when they left the shop. They looked good. They felt good. They always came back. It's easier to keep a customer than it is to get a new customer. So instead of always trying to get new customers, learn how to keep your customers coming back. The business is from repeat customers. Most business, you can always get new customers, but it's going to take longer to get a new customer than to help one person and then keep them coming back. Most of the time when you build a solid business, it's because you keep on helping the same people do what they need to do. These people, they already know you, like you, and trust you. They already do all this type of stuff. So guess what? They gonna always come back. These are the people that's gonna tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. These are your people. Keep these people happy. Don't worry about always trying to meet somebody new. It takes forever to convert somebody from like a cold, they call them a cold audience. It takes a while to convert somebody from cold to warm to hot. The leads that's closest to you, they call them hot leads because these are the ones that's going back closer to time. Warm leads is somebody that's kind of on the fence. They might want to buy something. They might. A cold lead is somebody who ain't never heard of you. So now you got to go through that process of warming up to you. Then when they warm up to you, then they get hot. Then they get hot. Then they ready to buy. So it's some people that can go from cold to hot and buy in one day. Everybody not like that. So if you get your cold audience to be warm and your warm audience to be hot, and then you get them people, the hot ones, get them to keep coming back. Keep making those hot ones happy. That's all you got to do. That's how you make money. You make money by keep making the same people happy. You keep on delivering the quality. When they come to me and need their hair braided, deliver. Do their hair like you ain't never done it before. Put some new designs in it. Do whatever you got to do. They say, what else do you recommend? Oh, I got this shampoo. Come up with your own shampoos and conditioners. Come up with your own. I had shampoos and conditioners. Come up with your own stuff in order to make people, and then now they buying stuff. Now they in my e-commerce part. Now they buying stuff. Now they not just spending money coming to me, but they also spending money buying stuff that I sell. Okay, I got this shampoo. I got this conditioner. I got this stuff for you to put in your hair to hold it over till you come back to me. Now you making more sales because you combining something with something else. Everybody not broke. Everybody don't have a problem with spending money. So these people, when you find the people with graphics, when it come down to graphics, the same thing. When it come down to, it don't matter what it is, you make your people happy, they're gonna always come back. So you find whatever you trying to do with people. Gossip channels, I can't really, I see a lot of that stuff going on, but they not really, the only way they really making money is through the Google ads. That's the only way. You don't, when you set your foundation, you don't want to only think about Google ads. When you set your foundation, you are thinking about multiple streams of income. So setting your foundation is not limited to Google ads. That's just a part of it. So when you start setting your foundation, you got to think in the beginning, not in the end. You think in the beginning, how many ways is this opportunity going to have me make some money? Okay, one way, Google AdSense, because YouTube gonna pay me whenever I finally get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. YouTube is gonna start paying me. What if that take 2 years? Well, I'm just gonna wait 2 years and I'm gonna, no, man. How many ways can I make money with this particular incident? Okay, I can make money like this. I can make money like this. And then when YouTube start paying me, that's going to be a third stream. And then I can do this. Okay, I got 4 streams of income from one YouTube channel. Everybody don't think like that. That's the reason why people don't make no money. Because everybody not thinking like that. They only thinking about what they see right now. And then you ain't even reached that part yet. So now you got to start thinking on a bigger scale. How can I turn this into, 100,000 a year. How can I turn this into 75,000, whatever it is that you want? How can I turn this into this? And then, so that's how you start thinking. Certain niches, you're not going to be able to turn it into too much of nothing because of how you doing it. You know what I mean? Certain things you gotta do certain things in certain ways in order to make it effective and make it actually work. And you want something long lasting. Every business I've been in my businesses years and years. It ain't no 2 year thing and then it's over. It ain't no 5 year thing and then it's over. One business since 2011. One business since, because the businesses I get in, I think about it before I get in it. I don't wait until after I get in it and then decide to, no, I thought about this before I got in it. And then I did this and then I did this and I added on to it. Some businesses that you start, you can't even add on to it because you done jumped in the wrong pool. You in the wrong pool. So those are the type of things that we cover in our 6 figure strategy session. So in our 6 figure strategy session, well, I still have my one-on-ones to the end of the year. At the end of the year, my one-on-ones is not going to be one-on-ones. It's not going to be one-on-ones no more. Or they going to be 500 for the hour. I'm doing a lot of my giving away. I'm people asking me questions. I'm answering questions. To inbox me. Send me a DM on Instagram and all that type of stuff. If you want to reach me, you send me a DM on Instagram and I can get it. And I answer your questions. If I already got a video on it, I'm going to shoot you to the video that I already got on it. And then if you want to come to the strategy class, you can always show up to the strategy class November the 19th. But I'm raising my tickets. Today 31st. Today is the last day for the ticket to be the price that it is now. And then tomorrow, because it's the first, see, on the internet or anywhere, your action takers get rewarded. Your action takers are the ones who get rewarded because they take action. And then everything else, you know how they have, when they have events or they have all type of stuff, they say early bird tickets. And then if you want to get some on at the door, the early bird always get the special price, and the person who pay at the door always pay the most. Why? Why is it like that? Because they reward the action takers. When you going on a trip, when you taking a flight, when you booking a cruise, when you anything you doing, the action takers are always being rewarded. Anytime you have a business and you start thinking about your business, you always think about those type of things when you putting your stuff into practice. So it's a lot to learn on this internet, and you got to be willing to learn it if you want to grow to. Somebody got a goal of an extra 30,000 a year. Somebody got a goal of an extra 50,000 a year, and somebody got a goal of an extra 100,000 a year. Somebody got a goal of 100,000 a month. Somebody got a goal of 500,000 a month. People have different goals, so it just depends on what your goal is, how deep you want to educate yourself. According to the goal is how much you want to educate yourself. If your goal ain't really that deep, then you're not going to really be willing to educate yourself like that. So it just all depends on how deep you want it, how deep you want to go. So the starters, when it come down to starters, you got things that you can do to start out, but don't stay where you started at. Nobody is meant to stay where they started at. It's always room for growth. So it's time to start growing. It's time to start setting our goals and really putting it in there to reach our goals. And I'm getting ready to log off. I done been on here 40 minutes. I was planning on being on here for 15 minutes. I was planning on being on here for 15 minutes, but I've been on here for 40 minutes. And then tomorrow is the first. So tomorrow, what am I going to do? I'll probably do some uploads tomorrow. But y'all, I hope y'all getting it in, putting it out there, getting it going. Because it's a lot out here, man. It's a lot of money on this internet. Y'all just stay encouraged. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't look at these numbers and think about nothing. Don't look at these numbers and be thinking, oh, it's not working, because sometimes a person could watch you so many times before they actually speak to you. They can watch you so many times. They could tune in, tune out. They can tune in, and then they can tune it in again later on when they got time. So many things be happening behind the scenes. So you can't never really look at a number and think that this not working because it's only so many. That don't mean that. It don't matter if it's 10 people watching, 5 people watching, or 2 people watching. It only take one person to equal $500. It only take one person to equal $1,000. It don't, you know what I mean? So never think, oh, they ain't nobody watching. It only take Tyler Perry, for instance, when he started his stuff. When Tyler Perry started, he said he did show after show, year after year after year. Every time he threw his show, didn't nobody show up. And then and he saved up all his tax money every single year to just throw that one show. And then nobody showed up to his show, but just a few people. But then that last time he threw a show, one person showed up, and that one person wanted to do something. It was only took one person. He kept going, and then that one person showed up that could change everything that he had going. It don't take but one person. So stop looking at numbers like that and just keep on going. And just long as you set your goal and just keep doing everything you can to reach your goal, it's gonna happen. So put that work in. Now, I'll be seeing some people on here really putting their work in. Now, it's just sometimes we could be putting the work in and then we just need a little structure. We just need a little bit of a little guidance. Just all we need, just a little bit of guidance. All we need is just a little bit of structure just to keep us going in the right direction. You know what I mean? All we need is just a little bit of, man, turn it this way, turn to the right, turn to the left, make a U-turn because you're going the wrong way. You need to make a U-turn because you're going on the wrong way. So that's all we really need. So sit down. Good night, everybody. Have a great one. So sit down, put your goals into place, start creating this content. We see your comment. You don't see your comment here. We see your comment. Now, don't make no ugly one now. But now sometimes YouTube will block some comments. It just depends on what's being said. I've gotten off live sometime and I've seen people left comments, but they just wasn't showing up. It's because YouTube will automatically detect some stuff and it'll automatically block some stuff. So I don't really know if you put something in and YouTube suspected something, they might have blocked it already. That's how YouTube goes. But yeah, I will talk to y'all later. I got to get ready for my class. If nobody had any questions, so I ain't had no questions to answer. I just done got on here and got to talking. But we gonna think, we gonna plan, and we gonna act. So that's the main thing we gotta do. But we gotta plan. People are not planning it out. Oh, see, he finna say something crazy. Oh, oh, okay. Hopefully, I can't tell who is who and what's what on here these days, because some people be getting on here saying something crazy, and you can't tell until after. Sorry about your brother, Zaga. Hey, how are you? Oh, okay. Zaga won't. Well, I don't know, because we every now and then, we get those people that come in and they say some stuff. Oh, okay. I didn't know. We get these people say some stuff and we don't be knowing who's who on here sometime. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about your brother. But I'm glad that y'all tuned in. Everybody set their goals, write their goals out. Let me see. Hold on, let me check something. Oh, he have COVID. Oh man. Oof. That's not good. I hope he gets better from that. Well, he going to the hospital, so. Yeah, but if anybody have any questions, I'm still on here for a minute, y'all. If anybody got any questions, but if y'all don't, thank you. Lake and kisses for my super. Let me show this again. Ooh, hey, 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 hey. Thank you, Lake and Kisses. Y'all make sure to click like. I don't never remember to tell somebody to click like. I don't know why. It's hard for me to remember all this type of stuff. Yeah, thank you, Zaga, for coming. Zaga? Thank you for coming to support. Thank you for coming on. I was just on here talking tonight. I really wasn't prepared for company. Like somebody bringing some company over. I wasn't prepared for company. uh, it's like you having a dinner and then somebody brings somebody with them and you weren't prepared for company. So I was just over here for Q&A. I really was saying I was gonna answer some questions, but didn't nobody have any, so that's even better. Ain't nobody had no questions. That means everybody know, and I ain't got to sit around here. Oh, okay, okay. Well, thank you. Okay, so now you need to let me know when you're doing this so I can be prepared and have my hair combed and all this good stuff. Uh-huh. But so we want to. It's time to take this stuff to the next level. Pichelle, Zaga said he gonna see you later, and so yeah, it's time for us to take our stuff to the next level and really start promoting. It's a lot. Oh God, I gotta come back. I gotta come back and talk about all the stuff that's happening with YouTube. That's what I gotta. Do I have time? I ain't got time. I'm gonna come back and talk about what's happening with YouTube. But y'all really push y'all YouTube channels. Y'all really get out there and put some content out there because it's finna go down. And okay, see you later. We'll talk to you again next time. I hope your brothers get better soon. But bye. I like the profile, the heart and the cross. That's cute. But yeah, YouTube is like is YouTube is a beast. It's going to be so lucrative. It's going to be so lucrative in the next few months. Just hang on. All you got to do is just hang on and keep pushing that content out and get your content structured in a certain way so that it can really last forever. Whew, it's going to be a blessing. But y'all, I got to go. I got some other stuff I got to do. I just came on to see what everybody was up to tonight. And I will talk to everybody a little later on. Have a blessed one. Bye bye.